Okay. Can load the game. I need to save these in order. This is ridiculous. I've not come back for very long, literally the next day. I'm trying to do these a bit more often when I record, because sometimes what tends to happen is I sort of start recording and I've buggered off for like a week and a half and come back thinking what I'm doing. Right, old Volderberg's buggered off, hasn't he? Shall we maybe have a look and see what he was working on? Can I do that? I mean, I know I can do that, I mean... See, this is awesome for a train. I mean, could you imagine just reclining in that thing with this little fan, mind you, directly above your head? Probably not a good idea, is it? I was always a bloody time on it. I was hoping I can nick something from here. I'm not exactly sure why. I'm trying to get out of this bloody station, aren't I now? So I need some coal. No, wait a minute, coal. No, I've got Volderberg right there. That's Volderberg's. Right. Let's try the usual stuff. Speak to this dude here. Has he seen him?
Colonel?
What is it now, little miss?
Little miss? Condescending little.
Colonel, I've repaired your coal machine, and I've managed to open the gate.
This time I'll turn a blind eye. But you have violated state-registered property, Miss Walker. Maintenance won't like it, that's for sure. But then again, we see them so rarely these days. Anyway, you won't get any trouble from me.
Well, that's good, isn't it? It's big of him.
I'm looking for a friend of mine. You wouldn't have seen him by any chance?
Sorry, I have not seen anyone.
My friend Hans got out of the train without telling me.
You mean he disobeyed orders?
He's not so young anymore. And our driver is a stickler for the rules. Passengers should not just get off the train for no reason. We have a long journey to make.
It's true your driver did seem a bit, how would you say, uptight.
Excuse me, Colonel, but I have to go out for a while.
Oh, what the?
Do what you have to do, Miss Walker.
He was having a conversation with you, Miss Walker, Kate. And then, I've got to go. Can't stand here chatting. Right, let's go and have a look. Right, there's this dude here doing his usual game, putting up posters. Can't speak to him. There's obviously a circus kicking off. Don't know when. Right, let's go and have a look at all the little bits and bats again. You never know, something might have happened.
Weird vehicle.
Yeah, it's upside down. That's what confuses me. How are you supposed to get in it? What's the noise? Right, let's ask her. Melka.
Would you have a second you could spare?
Oh, so you're still here then?
No, I left. It's a figment of your imagination.
Malka, have you seen my friend Hans? He's not in great shape. I've got to find him.
The little man? Yes, I've seen him. He's kind. He told me about mammoths and faraway places.
So you have seen Hans. Where is he?
He went to Circo's place. He said, I'm just going to drop in on an old friend.
I'm gonna see what I can find further on. Thanks, Malka.
As you like, Kate Walker.
Oh, it's that thing over there, isn't it? Right, this is Circus Place, isn't it? Nope, music's changed.
Oh, Hans. Hans?
Mammoth! Syberia! Syberia. Oh.
No, bugger. So all we need is drop dead. How did she get him here? See, swanky bed in the train.
How's it going?
Father, Hans doesn't want to stay in the attic anymore. What happened? It's not his fault.
How's it going?
Your brother's a good-for-nothing imbecile, Anna. You hear me? A feeble idiot.
How's it going?
Syberia.
How's it going?
Father,
Okay, he's lost his mind. That's great. He's the only one that can tell us how to get to damn Syberia. That doesn't actually exist, or does exist, or something.
Hans's cylinder machine.
Awesome.
Kate Walker,
Oh.
what does all this mean?
I don't know, Oscar. Hans has had a kind of fit, a kind of delirium. His health isn't exactly 100% right now.
Why, that's simply awful, Kate Walker. We must do something. Things cannot go on like this.
Please, calm down. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, Kate Walker, but do hurry.
I'm gonna go and get some water from the bathroom here. Is there anything in here? There's a reason why I can get in here. I don't know why.
It's a little chilly to be...
Okay, maybe not then. Let's go over here then. Usual. This is what is fine with these games, but it kind of helps you get into a game, you know, as opposed to just running and shooting and whatever. Although I like those as well. Right, let's go and speak to this guy. I'm sure he'll be so thrilled to see me again. Call me Little Miss, even though I'm actually taller than him.
Colonel, please, can you help me?
What can I do for you, Miss Walker?
Oh, good.
I want to go up to the monastery, but it's so cold outside. Would you have some warm clothes to loan me?
Maybe so. I might find what you want up in the attic. I'll get the ladder out.
I'll pay you for what I use, of course.
Don't you worry, Kachuchka. You're a true ray of sunshine in this dusty old shop. And we don't see sunshine here every day.
Wait, I was going to ask you some more questions.
You'll find something that'll fit you in the attic, I'm sure. There you go, miss. I can't climb up there anymore.
Okay, Can I ask you any more
Colonel,
questions?
please, can you help me?
What can I do for you, Miss Walker?
Would you have something to treat a fever? My friend is sick.
I'm sorry. I sold my last pills last week.
Is there a doctor around here, or a pharmacy or something?
Around these parts? That would surprise me.
Ah, the monks.
They say the monks up there can patch a man up. At least people around here go up there sometimes.
Thanks for all your help, Colonel.
The pleasure is all mine, Miss Walker.
He said he's not going to go back to doing what he wasn't actually doing because he's not doing anything. Right, let's go up this ladder. Going up to the spirit in the sky. 3. What have we got up here? Who puts a bicycle? I mean, look, right. So you've got this, and the only way up is this ladder, and you've got a bike. Okay, I know there's that there. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Right, let's put a coat on. Does it fit me? Oh.
Now, where to find someplace appropriate to slip into this?
The bathroom. I'm going to go with the bathroom. Let's go for it. That's very good of you. Let's go. Slip into it. It's a coat, isn't it? Oh, she got something else. Let's have a look. Right, let's go in here.
At last. A bit of privacy, for once.
But I don't know if you noticed, Kate, we've been in there.
Toasty. And not unelegant, even.
Oh. That's not what I was expecting. That's the whole shebang. No wonder she wanted to get out there. Right, okay, let's have a look at my stuff. I've still got my coins, my fish candy, some sugar candy and a key. And apparently it's freezing cold. Okay, I'm going to speak to Oscar to let him know I'm going off somewhere. Down here somewhere, why ain't he messing around with the engine? There he is.
Oscar?
Are you still here, Kate Walker? Mr. Vorarlberg needs you terribly. Please do not procrastinate.
Hans isn't feeling so great, Oscar. You've got to help me treat him.
I do not have sufficient knowledge of human mechanics. The human body presents a somewhat complex system, Kate Walker.
Tell me about it.
Okay. Of course I understand. I'll try to find someone competent.
Please do hurry, Kate Walker. Hans Vorarlberg seems to be running out of steam.
As soon as I find help, I'll come back, Oscar. Oscar, is this the first time that Mr. Vorarlberg has had an illness like this?
I don't know Mr. Vorarlberg any more than you do, Kate Walker. I am only an automaton after all. A machine born of creative genius. The feeling of concern I feel for my creator at this precise moment is merely the result of a wheelwork combination designed to produce just this effect.
I don't like it when you talk like that, Oscar. If we go now, Oscar, we're sure to find someone who can help us on the way.
Nothing of the sort, Kate Walker. The rest of our journey is long and perilous. What will we do if we encounter no help along the way?
I guess you're right. Oscar, I should go try and get help in this town.
Sadly, Kate Walker, there is clearly no doctor here.
There must be someone. What do people do here when they're sick? Right. I'm going to look for help.
Yes, do hurry up, Kate Walker.
Right, okay, now that he's shut up, let's get the hell out of here and go where we were supposed to be going. The monastery. Let's go. Because you'll say, oh, it's just this bar, it's the game, it's just this city. No, it never is. There'll be another 10 cities or something. Here we go. 10 towns. I will speak to old Thingamajiggy on the route.
Malka?
Yes, Kate?
I see.
My friend Hans is very sick. He needs taking care of.
Oh, otherwise he's going to die, isn't he? Like Mama.
I don't know. He wants to get to the end of his journey so badly.
Sometimes that is not enough, Kate.
She's very wise.
Since he was really young, Hans has dreamed of a land called Syberia.
Syberia doesn't exist. It's just a story they tell kids to make them sleep. And I'm no kid anymore.
No.
I believe the story, though, Malka.
So, you're going to have to help your friend, Kate.
Tell me, do you know anyone who could help heal my friend Hans?
Zirkos has special tonics in his bar.
No, I need a real doctor.
Then you'll have to go to the monastery.
That's where I'm going.
I suppose there are monks at the monastery.
That's right. Monks with big black robes. They're really creepy.
There's nothing to be afraid of. As monks, they must be good men. And you tell me they can treat Hans?
The patriarch is a stern old man. He won't treat your friend if you don't follow the monastery rules.
How do you know that, Malka?
He wouldn't look after Mama straight away because of the rules. That's why she's dead.
I'm sorry, Malka.
Oh, well, I'm going to go speak to this dude anyway, even though I'm off to the monastery.
Howdy, Mr. Sirkos.
Good day to you, Miss Walker. How's our friend Hans Vorarlberg coming along?
Not great news.
Ah, well, if I can be of service, whatever you require, don't hesitate to shout.
Tell me, Mr. Sirkos, It was you who took in that little girl Malka into your care, wasn't it?
I just couldn't bear to leave a little girl like that.
What happened to her mother?
Oh, a gypsy woman fleeing God knows what monkey business. She got here half dead and crazed with fever.
The monks helped her, isn't that right?
You could say that. When they stopped being high and mighty, they took her up to their monastery for treatment. But it was far too late for the poor girl. Them old crows make up their own rules. They'd leave a man to rot rather than get their habits dirty. I don't like 'em one bit, Miss Walker.
What rules are you talking about?
It's a phony old custom. To decide whether a dying man is actually dying at all, the patriarch of the monastery looks at the patient's face before deciding yea or nay.
But how? I don't understand.
They kind of make this print of the face on a piece of cloth, you know, like the shroud of Jesus in the Bible.
Oh, I wonder if that's that thing that we saw that it said, oh, it's broken.
Mr. Sirkos, I'm worried about Hans's health.
Dang, it's all my fault. Never should have asked him to do me that favor.
What do you mean, favor?
No major work or anything, just to get my wind-up Broncos bucking again.
Oh, don't blame yourself. Hans was already ill before he came to see you. You've got nothing to do with it. Mr. Sirkos, you wouldn't know someone who could treat Hans Vorarlberg, would you?
Oh, not many pill pushers around here. Guess there's always the monks.
The monks, you say?
People around here say the patriarch of the monastery has healing powers. They also say he's a dingaling, a bit of a fanatic, if you know what I mean.
Well, whatever. I have no choice. Mr. Sirkos, could you please introduce me to the patriarch of the monastery?
Want my opinion? Best stay right away.
Oh, why's that?
Have you ever heard a showman and a priest sing a duet together? They think my cabaret is a den of debauchery, and that I'm a funky old miscreant luring lambs from the altar.
Really, Mr. Sirkos, we're not in the 19th century anymore.
But we're not too far here, Miss Walker. Believe me, best I don't put my finger in that pie.
Do the monks have a telephone?
They don't even have electricity. You'll have to go up there in person, Miss Walker. Then try to convince them to take care of your friend.
How do you get up to the monastery?
When you go out of here, turn right. You can't miss it.
Thanks a lot. It's colder than the North Pole out there, Mr. Sirkos. Do I have to go up to the monastery on foot?
Ah,
There isn't some other form of transportation?
Don't even think about it, Miss Walker. Only pony can make it up there is Shank's pony. You're going to have to use your feet, I'm sorry to say.
I must confess I don't really understand this shroud story.
You'll see, just outside the village, the monks have put this kind of iron box. A box containing a pile of linen sheets. When you put one of these sheets over the face of the sick man, it has the curious property of soaking up all his sweat and juices. So effective it is that all the features of his face can be seen on the cloth.
And so the old patriarch looks to this print to form his diagnosis?
At least what he can judge is whether that face on the shroud is sick enough to get dragged up those rocks to the monastery and be treated by him.
I suppose anybody can take a cloth from the crate if he needs it?
You suppose wrong, Miss Walker. One person has charge of the distribution of the said shrouds, and that's Malka. She sure is proud of her position. The patriarch himself gave her the responsibility, and that kid ain't giving it up for no man, believe me.
I've got to go now.
Go quickly, Miss Walker, and good luck.
Mighty kind, Mr. Sirkos.
indeed you have been. Let's go. Now we know the box, we've seen it.
Tell me.
How is it going?
He told me why they couldn't treat her at the monastery.
Yes, Kate.
Sometimes people get too sick and there's nothing that can be done.
Is your friend too sick?
I hope he isn't.
I'm going to help you, Kate.
Can you help me, Malka?
Only if your friend is a little bit sick. Not too much, or you'll be sad.
We'll see. Let's give it a try, you know? Like for your mother, with the monks.
On the road to the monastery, there's a kind of box with sheets. The monks call them shrouds. I'm going to give you a token so you can get one. It's very important, Kate Walker.
Then what do I do with this shroud?
Take it and lay it over your friend's face.
Okay, I'll give it a try. Thank you for your help.
Come back and see me. I like you, Kate.
Yep, well, I know exactly where that shroud is. Let's go. There it is. Okay. Okay, let's go back with my shroud. I've got my sunglasses on. Where do they come from? I'll take them off now. Because of course it's not snow. Oh wait, it is. Oh. Don't mind me while I just suffocate you with this shroud. Awesome. I'll put that in my pocket, won't get damaged at all. Hand shroud, right. I'll speak to Melka, see if she knows what to do with this cloth. Sorry, shroud.
Tell me.
How is it going?
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, put those on. Let's go. Let's go across this bridge. Never assume anything in this game. Let's just save something here. Oh, I've got to go there, have I? Okay. What was that? Awesome. Oh, my mouse has gone. Hang on. Right, game. How about with the shroud? No? Which way does I come up? That way? Yeah, that way. Okay. No. I can nick his habit. I just don't want to make a habit of it. Oh god. Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me. I'm sorry to disturb you, sir?
Blessed art thou, my sister. What can I do for you?
My name is Kate Walker, and my train is currently at the station in Romansburg.
Oh, Romansburg. Pretty town, but not the kind of town for pretty strangers. Pretty solitary strangers.
I don't intend to hang around long, brother. I'm traveling with an old man, Hans Vorarlberg, and...
Vorarlberg? Did you say Vorarlberg, my sister?
You know him?
No, but I know someone else.
My mouse gone.
Can you hear? It is the sweet song of the Merula alba. If only I could catch a glimpse. Such a rare, pretty bird. Few are they who say in truth they have spied her beauty. It is probably seeking some other Merula alba.
My friend is very ill, you know.
It is God's will. God's will. What can I do, my sister? What can I do?
Maybe you could visit him at his bedside.
Never, my sister, never. I would incur the wrath of our Lord and Patriarch.
I'm looking for someone with a medical background, someone who can tend to the sick.
Our Patriarch is a remarkable doctor, my sister. He cures bodies as well as souls.
You couldn't help me, could you, please?
I am but a simple monk. You have to go see our Patriarch yonder in the monastery.
I've tried, but nobody answered.
You say that I could find someone to help me, up there at the monastery.
Yes, at the monastery, oh yes.
I rang at the monastery, but there was no reply. Maybe they don't want to let me in. Can you tell me, is there another way in?
There is no other way, my sister.
Why won't they let me into the monastery?
Dura lex, sed lex.
I'm sorry?
The law is hard, but it is the law, my sister.
What law?
I don't like questions, my sister. The law is the law is the law.
I must absolutely find a doctor for my friend.
I just do the laundry, my sister, that is all. Down here, there are some doctors, and others do the laundry. You are going to make me late.